Welcome, everybody, to this special episode of The Driveway. Happy Halloween.
It's a spooky driveway.
Although none of us are spooky, we have Carmen San Diego. Where in the world is she? Where's she been?
She's been on maternity leave.
She's been here.
No, Natalie's been back for a while now.
She found her way back home. We have Garth, right? You're Garth.
Garth.
We have
I'm Garth.
Thank you, Garth, piping in all the way from California. And then we have a masked man, or an unmasked man.
I'm not wearing. What are you talking
You're
about?
unnamed. You're masked in identity.
I'm just a cowboy.
You're just I know, but everyone else had a name. And I'm Spengler.
Yeah.
I'm a Ghostbuster. I have a big thing on my back, but you can't see it.
Wait, in the original Ghostbuster, Elliot, help us out. Who played your character?
I wish I knew that. Dan Aykroyd?
All right.
Spengler?
What's his name? Spengler?
Spengler.
Ramus?
Harold Ramis? It's a classic. I have my Proton. What is this called? I wish I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Harold
Blaster.
Ramis.
Okay. I mean,
Gun.
the best
Yes,
of us.
Harold Ramus.
Harold Ramis. So
Yep.
that's who I am. I'm Harold Ramis. We are talking
Nice.
today, a fun topic, cars we'd bring back from the dead. We are on theme. Nobody's ever going to say we aren't on theme here at the driveway.
Yep.
We're going to take a break, take off these hats so we can wear our headphones. We're going to be right back. All right, we're here. We're chatting about Halloween themes. Natalie, I like how you still have the hat.
Yeah,
that's
that's
part of
nice.
the set. Good job, guys.
Our hats didn't work. with
I
our
wish I had a hat
headphones.
to wear. So what do we do for Halloween? Do we have any like family traditions? What is it that we get into around this time of year? What are you doing for Halloween in a couple days?
I actually went and bought some fall scented hand soap, if that counts.
How on brand.
Yeah, this was
Well,
like
living large
it was
over
like
there at the Matt
6
household.
weeks ago.
That's very clean.
They had 3 different types. They had like
Of course you get excited
dusty
about hand soap.
acorns and crunchy leaves and
Dusty?
pumpkin spice. I don't remember what they were.
I don't want my hands
Great
smelling
soap.
like
I did
crunchy
go with
acorns.
the acorns one though because I just felt like it was probably the most subtle. But I'll go home and check and report back which
Yeah,
one it was.
I don't think
So
I want my hands smelling
I'll
like that.
tell you at Thanksgiving or whatever.
Perfect.
You know, when I
You're
finally
going to get
remember to
accosted
do
by
that.
a squirrel. You're going to smell your hands.
There are so many squirrels in our neighborhood, although the coyotes are back. And as such, I haven't seen as many bunny rabbits, which makes me a little nervous.
Not a turn I thought
the
this was going to
circle
take.
of
But yeah, well,
It
you
is
know,
scary.
it's
Do you need to
Very
borrow my
season.
Proton pack
maybe.
thing to
Maybe I did.
scoop
I,
up some wolves?
I saw a coyote the other
Or
day.
coyotes?
Looked very well fed.
Oh, they're all over our neighborhood in we live in Pasadena.
Oh, that's
outside
right.
LA.
That's true.
They walk down our street freely at all times of the day. They're not
That
afraid.
is, I've never seen that, but I'd be fearful. Dave, yeah.
You're like,
what
where's
is-
that dog's owner? Oh gosh, there's 3 of them, and those aren't dogs. Cool.
What's the Halloween season like in Pasadena? Obviously, New England is like Halloween central. We're right down the road from Salem. But you guys do jack-o'-lanterns and whatnot. But
Oh yeah, we get all into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I grew up in upstate New York. I mean, everyone on this call probably remembers trick or treating with like your snowsuit on and your costume over your snowsuit.
Yep.
So I don't miss that because you don't have the weather. It's just always usually pretty nice. Our tradition is to go out. There's a pumpkin patch outside of the city. Really, that's an actual farm. We buy between $10,000 and $15,000 worth of pumpkins and try to put it in the car. And then at which point I yell and scream and make everyone promise we're not doing that again next year. So that'll be my weekend. Coming up.
Perfect. You
we
made
should
the
just I
promise
should
last year.
resell them. It's insane how many pumpkins we buy.
Man.
And these are pumpkins. These are live pumpkins, like vegetables.
Live
that
pumpkins,
are-
talking, walking
they
pumpkins.
scream
Yeah.
when they're picked.
and they're not. But they're not going to last after what end of?
It's an ephemeral
November?
decoration.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Is that accurate?
Well, what I've learned is that don't carve them until like a day or two when
Oh,
this episode
yeah.
is airing. It's right before Halloween. Don't carve them. Just leave them there because otherwise they'll rot within. Or squirrels eat them. Do squirrels
Yeah.
eat your pumpkins? Because our squirrels eat our pumpkins.
I always like when you see the pumpkin. It's been carved. It's a jack-o'-lantern now. It's not just a pumpkin, but it was clearly done too early, and so by the time Halloween hits, it's like squish. It's like a,
Yes.
a,
Getting
a
scary.
jackal. Yeah, it's like a ghoul. Yeah.
It's
Becoming
actually more,
scary.
more terrifying. Yeah.
Well, I buy glass pumpkins every
Oh.
year. That's like why I'm asking if we're talking live.
why are you buying them
pumpkins
every
here.
year? Isn't that the point
They
of
don't
buying
go
them?
bad.
They don't go bad. That's true. It's much.
That's like buying a fake tree every year. You can just do
It
it
is
once.
not like that. They're different every year. So
yeah.
I go
my
to
gosh.
MIT every year. They have the Great Glass
Wow.
Pumpkin Patch, and it's like a fundraiser for the Glass Lab.
I've never heard
At
of this.
MIT.
I
Oh
love
my
that.
god! So, I feel like you don't listen when I talk to you. I'm sure I've mentioned it. I look forward to it every
Come on,
year.
Elliot.
I'm so excited about it. Maybe I haven't mentioned it to you, but they're different. They're different every year, and some of them are very expensive. Every year I say we're going to get there at 10 a.m. next year, so we can like have our pick
Yeah.
of the affordable ones. And It didn't happen this year. But also my husband said maybe you
Sounds
should
like my
only buy
life.
one pumpkin this year. And I did get out of there with 3. So
You said,
makes
thank you
sense.
for the advice,
Yeah.
and I will not be taking that advice.
yeah. And if anyone wants to see pictures of the one that got away later, let me know.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
And then I got the rest of the glass pumpkins out of the basement.
That is fantastic.
How many glass pumpkins do you own?
I buy 3 a year, and I've been doing this for like
my gosh.
7
Oh, so 21 pumpkins.
years. Yeah,
You
something
see
like
that?
that.
What I want to know is your son is quite young right now. Next year at this time, he's going to be mobile, and glass pumpkins are going to be a very attractive thing to drop and throw. And
Don't worry,
kick.
she has
Yeah.
cats.
So we'll.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all glued down.
That's true. They're sitting there just.
Yeah.
I did pick one out for him this year, and I said to Alex, do you think he's going to care about glass pumpkins? And Alex said, no. And then he was like, maybe he'll humor you.
Well, at Christmas time, the holidays, the latest holidays of the year, I'll tell you all about my mother's obsession with glass snowmen.
Ooh,
But
interesting.
shall we?
Shall we? Yeah, so we're talking.
All right.
It's a spooky topic.
Like I said, we
Spooky
are
topic.
we are on.
We're
theme
raising
here at the
cars from
driveway.
the dead.
We're really thinking through things. Cars to bring back from the dead. Cars that are no longer with us.
Yeah.
We had to pay our respects. They're resting in peace. But you know what? We're bringing them back.
The rusting in peace.
They're all. I like that.
There we go.
Rusted
Dad
in
Thank you,
peace.
everybody. I'll be
Oh,
here
gosh.
hopefully for the rest of my career.
Just quit now. Just sign off. It's as good as it's going to get.
Yeah,
Thank
Matt.
you. Thank you.
Yikes. That was a good one.
Rusting in peace. Incredible. So we've all chosen a couple cars through history that are no longer with us, and we're going to just bring back some of our favorites.
There is so we do this exercise independently. You know, as we like to say,
Sure.
the preparation is
prep.
the pod. I'm always curious, like how much overlap we're going to have.
Yeah.
I think this is the one where more than anything else, I'm like, are we all thinking about the same 3 cars?
I'm curious.
Ooh,
Yeah.
this is the one where I feel like there's so much, like there are so many models out there.
Okay.
I
There's
feel
a
I
huge-
guarantee you
Yeah.
that my top pick, you guys may not even know it exists.
Oh,
much less. heard of it.
Yeah,
Matt's
I-
like, test me.
I guarantee you, I will not know it existed.
Yeah, with that lead in, I will not know. And actually, let's just start there. Dave,
Yeah.
give it to us.
So, all right. Get out
Sorry,
your
Garth,
Googling.
I mean.
Yeah, Garth. That's right. So I just want to make sure I get the name. So this is, I don't know, what year was this? This was like, anyway, it's the AMC Eagle Sundancer.
Wow, that's
Go
a
look
name.
it up.
nice.
I know the
AMC Eagle Sundancer. So this is all of the cool things. It is, I think it's a 4-seater, but it is a 2-door, sitting up taller convertible car, but the roof comes off as like a Targa, kind of like a Porsche Targa, and then the rear windshield also comes out. So it is this all-wheel drive, 80s convertible, high-riding thing. And I have just, my neighbor had one as a kid, like for 10 minutes, probably because it rusted, or broke down. But conceptually, this is the coolest car ever. It is all, and what's funny is like a lot of these trends are back in vogue, right? Like the high riding sedans, or like Porsche's got all these Safari versions of their 911. But it's a Targa at the same time. I mean, come on, that's such a cool concept. Build that again. I absolutely love these. There was one, I think it was on Bring a Trailer years ago, and it sold, and not for a lot of money because they were underappreciated. And I think now some of the collectors, if you can find one that is still running in a decent shape, here it is on Bring a Trailer. Yeah, these are cool. Home run, bring it back.
Dave's doing some shopping while on the pod.
Oh yeah,
I feel shook.
Yeah.
You're right, Dave. I've never heard of I've heard of the
They're
AMC
so cool.
Eagle.
yes, yep.
Matt has overturned a rock that he didn't know existed, and he's shooketh.
I'm like genuinely confused by the vehicle. So it does
Exactly.
seem to
What
be a
is this?
4-door, but I also have like
No.
really screwed up my window.
No, the
here, and
Eagle
now I can't.
Sundancer, it's a 2-door,
No, or sorry, it's a 2-door, but it's a 4-seater.
4-seater. Yeah, yep,
And
yep.
it's got like that Targa roll bar.
Yep.
So the seats kind of like tuck in behind it. It does look like it's got a little bit of a lifted suspension, because why
Yep.
not?
Yep.
Just very strange.
It's so cool.
I approached this as like, let's pick some stuff that like people would actually want to buy today.
That's everything else on my list. But
I am not surprised that this does not exist.
Yeah.
But I do feel like there's a little bit of something for everyone here.
Yeah.
We're trying to please everybody.
I mean, it's got like the Porsche 914 roof, so there's that.
Yeah.
yeah, sorry. Did you want all-wheel drive? Check. Did you want a two-door coupe? Check. Do you want
Right.
a Targa? Check. Do you want comfortable leather seats? Check.
It reminds me of the Toyota Crown, but with the added addition of a convertible top, where you look at it and you're like, no. And then you think about it a little bit, and you're like, well,
Maybe.
it has that. It has that.
Or the
It checks
Nissan
that
Murano
box.
Cross Cab. Right?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I love the cross cab.
This is the 80s Cross Cab. I love this thing.
Dave, did you say?
it's great pick.
And I
Great
don't know if you
pick.
have this. When did this depart our landscape?
That's a good question. So the one I'm looking at here is 81. So let's just Google. So it's like probably late 70s, early 80s, maybe 80s.
Yeah, it's the type of car that makes me appreciate the very few and far between one-offs that we get now. Like the cross cab is a good one. I think the Range Rover Velar for like a minute was available as a convertible. And these will be forgotten by and large. Maybe not the Murano Cross Cabriolet because it was ludicrous.
Oh, here's
But
things I didn't know.
Yeah.
So it was 81 and 82. And it actually was not a factory production vehicle. It was an aftermarket conversion of AMC Eagles by the Griffith Company. Only 200 produced. So that's why the few that are still on the road are actually, Bring a Trailer sold one in 2022 for $37,000. So they are beloved by the 6 people who know what they are.
Yeah.
Well, now there's a couple more people that know who they
I know. I just sent values skyrocketing.
It's a feverish sprint to Bring a Trailer. Awesome pick. Matt, do you want to go next?
Yeah. I'm embarrassed to say, I had to ask ChatGPT how to pronounce this one.
Ooh.
Because I've seen it in writing
Intriguing.
myriad times, which is a lot.
Yeah.
But I never actually heard it spoken out loud. I want a Mitsubishi Delica.
Okay.
Delica?
Well, what did ChatGPT
I think it's
say?
Delica.
I have since
Delica?
forgotten.
I mean, if it's
God.
like Celica, then
Well, if it's like
it's like
Celica.
Celica.
Matt, you got to come out to LA. They are everywhere out here.
Really?
There's
Well-
actually a shop that restores them on one of the bike ride routes I do. They're with like 24 in the front.
Just wait until end of February when I've had enough of New England weather. I'll be there.
Come on out. We'll
I
shop.
was thinking about Mitsubishi in general because this is a brand that is like on the precipice at all times. It feels like of just ceasing to exist, and it is still, it seems to be alive and well. They have a few models. We talk about the Outlander a fair bit on this podcast, but they have
Bigger globally.
they have a rich history of cars. And at first I thought 3000
Cool cars.
GT, very cool, very advanced
good
for
one.
its time. You got the Lancer Evo. We don't have WRX anymore. Maybe there's an opportunity. Let's take back a little market share there. And then I started thinking about their off-road stuff.
Yeah.
The Shogun,
cool-
the Montero. But neither of those are nearly as cool as the cab-forward all-wheel drive four-wheel drive minivan. And I just think that like
Did they ever sell it in the U.S.?
the Delica?
Delica?
I have no idea. But as you put, they are everywhere
They're so
around.
cool.
So like
They're
they're definitely more than 25 years old. There are a lot of them that have been imported. I'd love to see it
The
back.
hipsters here in LA have discovered them and love them. They're everywhere.
It strikes me as Volkswagen tried to recapture the nostalgia with the ID Buzz, and in a lot of ways, the ID Buzz has kind of fallen flat for a number of reasons. We don't have to get into.
Yeah, because it's absurdly expensive
I think that
and no range.
I think a Mitsubishi, a revived Mitsubishi Delica in today's kind of like, I want something quirky and interesting but capable. I think it would sell like hotcakes. I think it would launch Mitsubishi back into the zeitgeist.
That's what they need. Come
You
back.
know,
You can make it all electric. I mean, you've got the shape could be all electric.
You
make
could.
it all wheel drive, dual motor, all electric.
Or you could
I'm on
not
board.
make it all electric. I want to see them everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found this little note. The Delica, its name is a contraction of the English language phrase delivery car. So take the beginning of those two words, Delica.
That's
So I think
weird.
it's Delica with a hard C.
Delica.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I thought it was like
good choice.
deli.ca, like a Canadian deli. All right, that's my pick. That's all I got. I'm
Good
done
choice.
for
I
the
like
day.
it.
That's it. Okay.
Glad to talk about it.
It's gonna be a quicker pod. Natalie, are
It
you?
was not on my bingo card this morning.
Or sorry, Carmen Sandiego. Are you prepared?
Yes.
Do you want to go next?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
Where in the world are you going to choose this car from?
Oh, good one.
Ooh, so I have a few cars on my list that will not surprise anybody. They're
Pre-war?
things I'm known to love. No, not in this case.
They're all in her garage right now.
I did see the caveat about things people might like today. So my first one, Pontiac Aztek.
The Aztek. That's
It
a
was
true camper.
ahead of its time.
It was ahead of its time.
Yeah.
I
It was ahead of
will
its time.
readily admit that I hated it at the time when it was out. So I was not ahead of its time, but it was. I mean, and I think now people would love this thing, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
crossovers are so popular. Even the styling doesn't look that bad anymore to me. It's kind of funky. I mean, Prius has made that lift back shape
Yeah.
so
Yes.
familiar.
Yeah, that's sort of two window.
Acceptable.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
Subaru has
acceptable.
made the plastic cladding very acceptable.
Very true.
You
Very
figure
And
they
Cybertruck
probably
has
smooth
made-
it out a little bit. It honestly doesn't look in profile like that much different than like dare I say, like a Model Y or like a Leaf, where it kind of has that like 3/4 notchback rear end.
I see Cybertruck vibes in it. And
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Well, yeah, sir. I mean, it is very hard angles.
Yeah.
It's kind of a marketing darling, though. I remember watching Survivor in like 2001, and they had the tent attachment for the the Aztek, and so they were like, maybe they gave one away on Survivor. Maybe it was just a lot of commercials, and then everybody decided they hated it, and Walter
Yeah.
White was like, just hold
Yeah.
on, okay, hold on.
I'm going to bring it back.
That's right.
I do think, every now and then we get those questions of like, what is a future? I think we may have done an episode
Future
of
classics.
future collectibles. And this is one where I think it should be on the list because it was not appreciated at the time. The people who bought it beat the living snot out of it. So there are very few still in good shape. And now there's like this like sort of cultural appreciation for them, and there's not many left to appreciate. So the ones that are left that are in good shape are going to become collector's items. Yeah, I think there's a growing audience.
It does make you wonder what happened to all of them. Like, I know that it didn't sell super well, but
They broke.
Yeah.
like, where are
They
they?
may have broken.
They're
Maybe
they're
all
rusting in
Maybe they're all in
junkyards.
South Africa or something. Like
They've
might
all
have been-
they've all gone.
Is that where
Elsewhere.
is that where the weird cars migrate?
Yeah.
All right, I like it.
Yeah, that's a great,
Great
pick.
pick. Great
That's a great pick.
Bring it back.
Guys.
I'm like
All right.
a little ashamed of myself that it didn't even cross my mind.
I was wondering if this was going to be on anyone else's list.
Well, Matt mentioned that he thinks we're all going to have the same three, but so far,
Did
I think
anyone
that
else
this is
have
a-
Aztek?
I did not.
No, not even close.
All right. Well, now it's my turn. I'm going to
Elliot,
see if this is
hit us.
anyone on anyone else's list. So we've talked a lot about small and medium-sized pickup trucks coming out.
You want
Or-
an extra large pickup
No,
truck.
well, so I'm thinking Hyundai or the Hyundai Santa Cruz has done well. It's been a success for the brand. What about Subaru? Subaru needs a small pickup truck back, which is why I'm bringing back the Subaru Baja.
Oh, not as deep
Not
a
the
cut
Brat?
as I thought it was going to be.
Do you think I was
I
going to
thought
say
you
the
were
Brat?
going Brat.
I did think you were going to say the Brat.
Well, I'll open up my list. The Brat is also on my list, as is the Chevy El Camino. But I'm focusing on the Baja.
Let's focus on the
focused-
Subarus. Yeah.
I'm focused on the Subaru Baja.
I love the Brat because it's such an icon of the 80s because it had the rear-facing seats, which
Yeah.
you could do you could do in a truck.
Yeah.
And
How else are you
not
going to
get
get around the
arrested.
chicken tax?
That's what I know about the Brat is they got around the chicken tax by adding weird seats.
Yeah.
So the Brat is 78 to 94, but the Baja is 03 to 06.
94.
They sold a Brat in 94.
That's what my research
In
told
America?
me. So if
Or
I'm
is that
wrong,
globally?
let me know.
The Baja and Aztek were coexisting.
Yeah.
I think
Wow,
Reagan
can
had
you
a Brat.
remember or can you
Golden age.
I wonder if there was ever somebody who had both a Brat or a Baja and an Aztek. Because those are kind of at the time, those are kind of similar customer bases.
Yeah.
So it's it's sort of the outdoorsy kind of you're into funky cars, but you need utility.
Yeah.
I bet you somewhere someone had both.
I
Can you
think-
if it
imagine
was
that
you,
garage?
let us know.
It was
Comment.
I might
We
be
wanna
making
talk
this
to you.
up, but weren't there some rumors that a Baja like or a Subaru pickup truck was in the works?
I mean, there should be.
Yeah. Well, hey, let's
I've
bring
never
it
heard
back.
that.
I also feel like Subaru does a lot of partnerships with Toyota.
Sure.
And I would not be surprised to see Toyota get into like a unibody, super compact pickup truck.
They've said they
make,
are.
They make everything
said they
else.
are.
So yeah, so partner with Toyota, give us a Baja too.
Have you been in? Have any of you ever driven or been in a Baja?
No,
I have
never.
not.
Neither have I. I just think it's cool.
I've
It's just a
crawled around the
legacy,
bed
right?
as a kid.
It's a legacy wagon, but that they chopped the top
I think
off.
it's the legacy wagon is to Baja as Hyundai Tucson is to Santa Cruz.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I think
That's a
right.
good. Yeah.
So like,
I like
you've already making. Well, I guess they're not making the legacy anymore.
This is a great podcast.
Make it.
Let me just say, we're doing fantastic.
Everyone should listen to this. This is the shopper advice that people have been looking for.
I truly can't tell if you're being genuine or not, but I hope yes.
He is.
it's
Look at
genuine.
him. He's lighting up.
I looked up. I didn't even bother looking up Dave's pick, but I looked up your pick and your pick, and I could not find any of them within 100 miles of my home in Massachusetts.
I looked nationwide for the Aztek,
Well,
and there were
remember-
6.
They were 6.
Remember,
Yeah.
we're-
but
wow.
they're all like under
We're
$4,000.
bringing them back.
You know where they are? They're like under a tarp in someone's collector museum. They're saying, I'm holding on to these because they're coming back.
Remember, we're bringing cars
Coming
back
back.
from the dead, not from
That's
like
true.
fondly remembered. Right.
Right.
These are dead cars that we're reviving. So,
Yes.
Dave, we are back around the circle to you. Do you have?
zombie
Yeah.
cars?
Yeah.
episode.
What's your?
Well, all right. So I have 2 that are very similar,
Great.
and they are so recently expired that the bodies are still warm. Right. If you go to the gravesite, there's still like the mound of fresh dirt on top.
I like that you're staying on theme and on brand. I love this.
These were just murdered. I mean, the killer is probably still out there. We haven't even caught them yet. So it is the Acura ZDX, all electric.
Wow,
and the
that is a
Nissan
fresh
Ariya,
one.
Yeah.
all electric.
Wow.
That didn't
Both
take
of
long.
those. Both of those were. I mean, they might still be at the coroner's office. They're that fresh.
I mean, they're
victims.
still at the dealer's office.
So I mean, yeah, but potentially you could go. Yeah, you could go get one. They're both all electric. They're both crossovers. They were both underappreciated or unappreciated outright. I think they were both very well executed. The Acura was built on GM's platform, so underneath the skin, it is a GM. It's kind of odd if you guys have driven one. It's like an Acura on the outside, and then you get in, and everything is very clearly General Motors. Like all the switchgear, but I think it's really great. You could get either of those vehicles on a lease for like, again, I've said it before. I think my cell phone plan is more dollars a month. Huge fan. Shouldn't have killed him. I'm a fan.
Well, hopefully they're not already resting in peace. Hopefully they're just resting.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They
They're
could be
just,
revived quickly. Just a quick charge.
They would have a bigger problem if they were
Zap.
already rusting.
like,
yeah.
like Frankenstein. But
Man, we are killing it today. We are killing it. Matt, what's your
afraid-
second pick here?
I'm terrified that I'm going to step on your toes.
Me.
Ford Focus.
Terrified.
why do you usually you don't care? Why do you care? this
Bring
time?
back.
Because he did step on my toes, but I
Yeah.
love it. Let's co-op
Elliot has
this one together.
famously owned 3 different generations of Ford Focus.
Was it all 3? There were 3 gens, and I think I owned one of
I
each.
think you did. Yeah, because you're an enthusiast.
I'm a Ford Focus enthusiast.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Enthusiast.
see the Focus, obviously, like, so Ford, a polarizing decision to step away from the car market entirely, or doesn't make cars other than the Mustang, if you count that. But the Focus, I mean, I drove a couple Focuses in my earlier years.
Foci, if you will.
Foci?
and
Yeah.
I think there
we're
is.
all going there.
I think there's still an appetite for small American compact
Nope.
sedans.
Nope. We never made a good one. Why would we keep making them?
That might be true, but for a minute,
Sorry.
I think that the Ford Focus was one of the best-selling cars in the world.
I mean, I bought
Ford-
3 of them.
Ford
so.
had,
Okay, well, the world doesn't matter. I mean, it's a very different market.
Ford had some
in the
success
US.
with this.
Yeah.
I think with the Maverick hybrid powertrain, they could probably slap that into a Focus. Bringing a Focus hybrid to the market, I think, is really appealing.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever drive the ST
I drove the RS, but not the ST.
or the RS?
Alex had a
Okay.
Fiesta ST, so I've driven that, but not the Focus.
The Fiesta ST, actually, I would choose any
Even
day
better.
over the Focus ST. The Fiesta ST was such a cool little package.
But
I
then
love
there's
that
the
thing.
Focus RS.
I'm thinking about the people, guys. The people, you know?
The people could get in a
people.
Fiesta ST.
It's currently, I think there's space in the market for this. I think a hybrid is really compelling. And I mean, this speaks a little bit to the quality of the Focus before its demise, but they were cheap. Like, bring back
Yeah.
a genuinely cheap hybrid compact sedan or hatchback. People would buy it.
Not
Don't-
bad
Nope.
looking.
Yeah, not bad looking,
not
a
bad
good
looking.
looking
Yeah.
car. I would say good looking.
Yeah.
Attractive little car. Bring back the Ford Focus.
So
Do
I like
Don't.
I
You'll
own
get
3
beat.
of them. The first one, they were all budget choices. I was looking for an affordable car, and the Ford Focus fit the bill 3 different times. I never had an RS or an ST. I had the bare minimum base model. Both of the first ones I had rolly windows. into the mid.
Manuel. Portuguese
The Manuel.
window.
So yeah, I love the Ford Focus. It's on my list. I agree with all the points you made. Thank you for making them.
We never
can
got
we
a
real
Focus
quick-
hybrid, right?
I
We got
don't
an
believe
electric.
there was elsewhere, but I don't think the U.S. ever got one. As far as I know.
Go back
as
to
far as I'm aware.
the Aztek real quick because I was impressed by Natalie finding 6 on CarGurus nationwide, so I went and found the same 6. This was a breathtakingly ugly vehicle. I had forgotten without looking at it. Like
I have to
holy
plug in my
shnikes!
computer.
Yeah, I mean,
The proportions on this thing. My goodness, this is an ugly car.
you know,
I just want to say, like,
I did think
it's like
that
the
at the
ugliest
time.
dog contest. You know, you're like, ooh, that's an ugly dog. There's like one tooth that like sticks up.
but
right?
can you picture it with a different grill? Because I think that like classic Pontiac grill is just not doing it any favors. Whereas the
this is
profile
way beyond a grill.
not so bad
This-
anymore.
No,
Way beyond
no,
the
the
grill.
profile is bad.
Really?
It's just like it's just inconsistent and incongruous. Incongruous.
I
What's
think
that
it's
word?
become
There's a word out
more
there.
palatable,
It's ugly.
more acceptable. Made its
no.
way more into the general design language in the last
I feel like it was
22 years.
beaten into us. We were beaten into submission.
Yes.
You're
Okay,
right about
that's
the
fair.
window.
That's
right,
fair.
like the rear, the profile of it has sort of evolved. The hybrids, that was sort of a very aerodynamic profile that now is ubiquitous.
Yep.
But like all around, oof, guys.
There's a lot going on here.
I'm not against bringing it back, but let's not sugarcoat how ugly this thing was when it came out.
Yeah.
So that was Natalie's first pick, but it's
Yes,
time for
it
your second pick.
was.
Let's see if you can please Dave with this one.
Ooh,
Wait,
that was not on my list of goals for when I was making my decisions.
I'm cranky today, so don't worry about it. Nothing's going to hit that bar.
How many more choices am I going to get? Because I've got a few on
I
my
think you're
list.
going to get 2 more.
After this, or this
No,
is...
this and then 1 more.
Ooh, okay. Shoot. Because now I'm starting to feel like all my choices
Or say 3. It's fine.
say something about me.
We run a loose ship here.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go one that I really love. My first car was an Acura Legend.
Yes.
And I know some people will say, oh, but it's the Accord, but
Yes.
it's not. Like, we don't really
it's
have.
Not. It's not at all.
Yeah,
no,
right?
Good choice.
I
It
think
was-
Dave is
It's
happy.
called the Legend.
I think you did it.
It's the
Dave,
greatest
my
named
choice.
car ever.
Yes. Well, and then the 2-door was the Vigor, so quite
The
quite
Vigor.
different.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean,
God, those are great cars.
we don't have an Accord with the V6. We don't have an Accord that's that nice
Manual.
inside. Yes. Yep.
Are we bringing
The
it
Vigor
back
was
with
cool.
a manual?
Sure. Yeah. Right. We gotta.
Because people love those.
You gotta.
That's right. People will buy it. Was it front wheel drive?
Yeah.
A front wheel drive V6 manual sedan.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
But like
I
good
love
styling,
that.
like unique, like not trend setting, but like it was a bold but without being weird. It was tasteful. It was classy. It was not derivative. Both the Vigor especially. I love the rear end of the Vigor, the way it's sort of the proportions of it. Like Honda and Acura, gosh, they nailed those cars. They were, high watermark.
It looks like the type of car that you know, if you were doing well, you would
Of
buy
means.
new, and then you would, move on from 35 years later.
Funny enough,
And
that's
people
how
have
it
done
wound up being my first car. That was my
Yeah.
my step grandfather's car when he was president of the Bank of Pennsylvania, and
Hey.
he
Ooh,
retired
wow.
with it, and then
Whoa, whoa,
it
whoa.
became my first
Wow.
car when I was in college.
It like
They're
maybe I'm alone in this. Maybe I'm being pessimistic, but I look at most cars today and I'm like, I can't imagine owning this for 25 years. And some cars from the 70s, 80s, 90s, you look at them and you're like, this is a car that some professor is going to buy and they are going to sell it when they retire.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the Acura Legend or the Acura Legend.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know. Was it Toyota Century? They're not the same car, right? No,
No.
definitely not.
What?
Listen, guys,
Get
I'm a
out.
professional. I know what I'm talking about.
Jeez.
That it feels like the type of car that you would buy and hold on to for a long time.
I loved.
And I think we're
loved
all,
mine.
I don't mean to speak for you. I think we're all thinking probably of the second gen Legend, right? Because the first gen was like very much an Accord derivative. The second gen is when it feels like it truly kind of branched out.
Wait,
it
now I
became
gotta
like
look at the generations.
This.
What happened
just
to
go
yours?
look them up.
Well, I think my parents got tired of having it in their yard when I got my Mini Cooper. Allegedly, a tree fell on it during Hurricane Sandy.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I love it.
They
This
went
is
to the
like
car
when
farm
the
out in the
leg
country.
lamp broke in A Christmas Story.
Yeah, that's
The major award.
It was
That's
a major
the-
award.
major award. That's the official story. I'm upset because they didn't tell me till I got home to visit, and then I did not get to keep the seats, which I always intended to do because they're really nice leather, and I wanted to have like the Top Gear style living room, you know, but foiled.
Yeah, you and Ludacris love your Legends.
I actually had a couch made up of the front seats. No,
human skin.
They were from a Dodge Intrepid.
Oh,
and let me tell you guys, not comfortable.
Not known for its comfort.
They were hooked up to a car battery.
They could adjust.
It was on a platform, and underneath the platform, we stored a car battery and we wired them up to the car battery so you could use the power adjustments. You could not adjust them into a comfortable position. It was awful.
That's really cool, though. Worth
but
it.
thank you, Dad, for helping me build those / building the entire thing for me.
That's super worth it.
You know, I've worked with Matt for 6 years now, and we've each heard some of the same stories over and over. That is a new story I've never heard.
I didn't know that.
I can still be surprised
You should
by
tell that story more often.
I have a photo. I have a photo from my
you should bump that one up in
first
rotation.
apartment.
Send it to me
in
so
Boston.
we can put it right there.
It looks like the type of furniture you would find in a boy's first apartment.
Well, it fits.
Yeah.
All right, so we're
Natalie,
back.
great choice. I'm glad you brought that one up.
Thank you.
God, I'm just looking at them now. I'm like shopping for one.
We are.
This is a great podcast.
We're doing a great job. We are back to me, Matt. You took my my sensible pick with the Ford Focus. I'm going to go unsensible here. It's more of a cool pick. It was made from 1981 to 1983, so only 2 years. It is all steel. So, you know, steel is in right now.
Wait,
with
hold on. What years was it built?
81 to 83.
Okay, all steel.
It was in a movie that you referenced last week. How many?
1.21. Well, hold on. It's in my notes. It was the only notes. Only notes I wrote down for last. Yeah.
So
I wrote down 1.21 gigawatts, and then underneath that gigawatts, and then 1,000 megawatts equals 1 gigawatt.
Thank you. So
You're welcome.
It's a very electric.
What car are we talking
the
about?
DeLorean. The DeLorean with the
That's
doors.
a great choice.
It's all steel. This all steel is in vogue right now. Some of us, most of us, don't like the all steel version, so we need some more options for all steel vehicles.
You're talking about there's one other car.
chronically
I'm talking about one other car.
Yeah.
But I think there are a lot of cars coming back as electric revivals. And I think the DeLorean is primed because of its heritage with Back to the Future, 1.21 gigawatts.
I love this.
It would be a perfect electric car. And it seems like the DeLorean Motor Company still exists and is trying to bring something back, and it's not happening.
Is it the same? I mean, it's different. I think
It's a totally different car. I'm talking the
trading
one
on
that
the
looks
name.
like it's from the movie, from the 80s.
Yes.
Bring that back as an EV that you can buy today. 12 people will buy it, but those 12
and
people.
It's the perfect candidate for electrification because that was
Exactly.
one of the reasons it sold so poorly is that it was like a Chrysler 4-cylinder engine. Like that's a heavy car, no power on it. And I think there was like a whole story about they were developing a powerful V6 that like people at the time were like this actually, or people looking back on it. So this actually could have saved the car, made it more popular and sell higher. But like, so great, perfect. You've got this heavier car. Let's make it electric. That's a great choice.
that.
And the styling
Awesome choice.
Oh, I
has
love
aged
it.
very well.
People actually like
it's
a
handsome.
pick.
It's a handsome car.
Incredible.
Yeah.
What a nice feeling this is. This is how you guys feel all the time?
All the time. We're not going to get into it, but you should look up the controversy around John DeLorean because
Have you
that
seen the
guy.
movie?
No, I
Oh,
haven't.
that guy's got stories, man.
Yeah.
On that note, we're going to go through one more time.
Yeah.
So everybody pick your final. And if you have a couple,
I
feel
got mine.
free to toss them in, but pick one more that you want to focus on.
I can't believe
and
no
we're going
one's
to go
taking
back
mine.
to the original order. So Dave, you are up. What is your last highlight?
I'm surprised this one still exists. We have brought it up on multiple podcasts. We're becoming kind of predictable.
Oh,
Guys,
no.
the Honda Element. The Honda Element.
That was on
Bring
my
it back,
list,
man.
too.
Bring it back. Electrify it. People loved it. We were just talking about how the values of those things, or the price of those is
More
really
than you
high
think.
in the used market right now.
Yeah.
Good shape, utility. Bring it back. Make it electric. Do the exact same shape. It's a box and
Exact
wheels.
same shape. In fact, don't change anything about the design.
Don't change a thing.
Yeah,
Just keep
it all the same.
Yeah, Honda, you've got all the stampings in the factory. Just electrify it. That's mine. Bring it back, man.
Nice.
Resurrect.
That's a great one.
Yep.
Any other that you want to give honorable mentions to that you didn't have a chance to, or maybe we'll save that for the end if there's any remaining. We'll do that because you
I got my
might
big
step on
ones
some
out.
other toes. Matt,
I was so nervous when Dave.
Yeah.
Dave, not you guys. This was specifically when Dave was saying. We've talked about it a bunch on the pod because I was worried that he was going to take my pick, which is a Jeep Land Cruiser, but I want the 40 series of the FJ40.
I'm sorry. You said Jeep Land Cruiser again.
Sorry, Toyota
How
Land
dare you?
Cruiser.
Thank you.
You guys got to
we got
understand.
there.
Listen, I've been doing this for a long time today.
As a Toyota guy, I'm a little hurt.
The
40 series?
Yeah, so the Toyota Land
FJ40.
Cruiser, what we know today has gotten smaller. It used to be quite a bit bigger, but it's still an expensive. I want something that is stripped down, that is cheap, that is a Jeep Wrangler alternative, kind of in size and in capability, but that is just an inexpensive Toyota version. Something where all of those people who really want a Jeep Wrangler but can't quite stomach the idea of spending all that money on a Jeep, they can say, oh, well, $35,000 and I got off-road capability and a little, convertible runabout 4x4, and it's made by Toyota. I just
it'll
think,
last forever.
Yeah, I just think it's we watch Dave pull Garth's hair out. We've talked about the appeal of the slate truck.
Oh, here it is again. God, there's my
All the
bingo
greatest
card.
hits on this episode.
I think Toyota could step in there and be like, listen, it's not electric. It's got a little hybrid 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
No, they never would.
We put 4-wheel drive on there. You can take the roof off. It's going to last 500,000 miles. Do whatever you
they
want.
make it a little hybrid.
Yeah.
Make it like a little 2-cylinder.
Exactly.
Or excuse me, 4-cylinder, 2-liter hybrid. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Keep the price. I love that concept. Yeah.
There
I
we
feel
go.
like that's when they can sell globally, right? So that
Right.
helps the business case. So that wouldn't be limited just to the U.S. And I feel like that always hamstrings companies. So,
Don't even make a hard top for it. Just like a soft top, almost like a bimini. I want something that's basically just like a farm
that word.
vehicle. A bimini?
Yep, I'm on board.
Bimini.
All right.
Dave's
awesome,
on board.
Awesome pick.
Yep.
Natalie, we are to you.
Seconded.
Okay.
I'm seeing your screen and I'm liking what I see.
I know, but I don't know if that's the one I want to
Oh,
talk
okay.
about.
Screen looker.
Is this also on your list? The
It
one
was,
that you're
but
looking?
it's not the one I'm going to focus on. So
Okay.
take
Well,
it.
all right.
You
So
are so polite.
also I just kind of I want to be able to wedge two in. So if Elliot was going to take it,
Perfect.
then I could.
Go for it.
Where was this
I like
behavior
it.
during
Good
the
strategy.
draft?
So Honda Fit, but they
Yeah.
do sell it
Good.
elsewhere in the world. It's just not here. So that was going to be my big
We took
one.
a U.S.
It's a good choice.
centrist
Okay.
approach.
I respect
here.
that.
Yeah.
The other one I really wanted to talk about, and this is more of like a from the heart choice, would be the BMW Z8.
The Z4 is not good enough for you.
Fantastic
It is
Not for
choice.
Natalie.
No.
It is not.
The
Everybody
Z8.
knows.
Chef's kiss.
Everybody knows my dream car. Everybody knows my dream car is BMW 507, but
guys
those
knew
are
that, right?
like
You-
Those are
stratospheric.
incredible.
They knew. Come
Yeah,
on.
they do. Yeah.
So this was the spiritual successor and really referenced it a lot. Also Fisker designed. I mean, it's great looking. I don't
Yeah,
think we
Hendrik
have
Fisker,
enough
yeah.
little roadsters.
Yeah.
Like
It was the Bond car. James Bond had it, right? It was one of the
Oh.
Bond movies.
yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. I mean, yeah. Let's
Adds
just list
to
all
the
the Bond
allure.
cars.
There's
What's
been like
not-
30
yeah.
movies. He probably
Yeah.
drove it in one of them. Right?
Yeah, BMW was like the car automotive sponsor for a while.
Yeah.
And he drove it.
Oh,
Very cool.
okay. I
Fantastic choice.
I love
know
that.
that. Thank you.
Love that.
Thank you.
She's not a cinephile.
Just don't put the they look goofy with the hardtop on. Like it didn't. The profile was clearly designed to be a convertible with the top down.
wow, they were
They had this, like,
expensive.
Oh yeah, I mean it was like
BMW
a
8.
4-liter V8 and that thing and like
Yeah, but-
quite a bit of horsepower, manual like rare. They didn't make a lot of them. I mean that was a high end car at the time.
This car and driver review, the as tested price was $135,000, $304. Which
This is
in
Natalie we're talking about.
$2,000 isn't that like $6.5 million today?
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
Holy smokes!
inflation. Yeah.
I honestly
Worth
don't know.
every
I
penny.
don't know a whole lot about this car.
Ultimate driving machine.
Oh, they're cool.
You see them around sometimes. I mean, I think I know someone
Not
from
in my
the museum who
neighborhood.
has one.
They're
You see 'em on
appreciated.
Newbury
I mean,
Street.
the classic market has sort of rediscovered them. The values are going.
Now that is a
Growing up.
shame for me because I would love for them to one day be affordable. and I
I
don't think
hate
it's
when the classic market discovers a vehicle.
It's the worst.
like when 944 turbos. All of a sudden, everybody's like, "Oh, actually,
Oh, yeah.
we do really like the 944."
Right?
It's like, crap.
Don't they know that they weren't good? Yeah, wow. There's
Dang, the
a
last-
2001 BMW Z8 Roadster on sale with only 17,000 miles. It's in Huntington Beach. Where's that? California,
That's by
Dave?
Dave.
Yeah,
how,
I'll go get it.
yeah, but
Go pick it up.
How far
Buy
is
it.
that?
Natalie, buy it.
It's
I'll make it.
$203,000.
That's actually not that bad. Like,
Yeah, I mean-
I'm telling you, the market is like
want that or the
it has
Porsche?
because it has all the things. It was like kind of underappreciated at the time, didn't sell in large quantities. The design has aged very well, and now sort of the
Gorgeous.
market is rediscovered. I mean, it has all of the things that make a desirable classic.
What exactly is Dave doing on the side? The $203,000 isn't that bad.
Dave understands the market.
Yeah.
I understand the
Context.
market. There you go, Elliot.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
me and John DeLorean, we also import
Yeah.
stuff from yeah.
You look like you could.
Thank you.
It's the hair. It's the hair.
Just come to my house and trick or treat. See what you get in your goodie bag.
Ooh. Hey, Pasadena. I'm going to finish off with my last pick, and then we're going to wrap up the episode. We have the Toyota GR Corolla. We have the Civic Type R. I think we need the WRX STI back.
Oh, yeah, bring it back.
Oh, fair. Very
looks
fair.
like
Yep.
it ended in 2021 was the last year of the STI, and I know that there is a loyal following that wants it back. I've never driven an STI, but I've been in a couple WRXs at this point, and like I enjoy my time in them. And give me a faster one with more of all that good stuff. I think it's a winner. Is a GR Corolla selling well? Like, is it a big success? Because it
a good
feels like a
question.
big success.
I mean, they keep updating it and selling it, so
Yeah.
you
So
gotta
I
be
wonder if
moving
there is
them
still a
little
market for like that class of vehicle. I wonder how the Type R and the GR Corolla are doing.
Well, I know a friend in the industry who is a journalist who is a bit of a conspiracy theorist.
Oh, cool.
He was under the impression that when Toyota knew they were going to do the GR Corolla, because Toyota and Subaru have business interactions and build cars for one another, there was pressure. He would say even more than pressure and ultimatums to say,
Interesting.
pull the STI because we have the GR Corolla. If
Oh.
you want these other things we're making for you. That's a
Oh, with
conspiracy. It may be worth nothing, not even its weight in realism, but
That
Well,
technical
I've heard people-
partnership that they
yeah.
have. That's interesting.
One
Again, to
person
make
was
fun
like,
of your
"No, you gotta pull that."
to make fun of your wig, a person looking like that spouting conspiracy theories
Yeah.
feels right.
this is who you
Listen,
expect it
I
from.
know,
Yeah.
I know the real story, man.
You don't even know.
All right,
They killed the STI. It wasn't an accident, man.
love it, love it so much. All right, everybody, that was the
Me
cars
too,
we would.
Toyota.
I'll stop.
Those are the cars we would bring back from the dead. Thank you, everybody, for bringing your picks. Boo. Boo.
This is a
Thank
fun
you.
one.
You scared me. Everybody else, happy Halloween. Be safe, have fun, and we will see you next week. Oh, yeah, put the hats on. Oh,
we go.
I have my Proton thing. Happy Halloween. Goodbye.
Bye, folks.